Who's first?
Oscar Davies, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Thank you very much for giving me a little bit of your time just at the end of tonight. Another win for David, and he looked good tonight.
He did, and it was a good opponent to gauge, how he's coming along. He gave Hrgovic a really good fight, and I think, I thought David did what he had to do, and he was hurting him with some good shots for a guy who did come to fight.
Considering what David's done in the past, do you reckon he walks away a little bit annoyed that he doesn't get the emphatic ending? Like, he doesn't get to see his man on his back tonight?
Yeah, look, sometimes the corner's got to do the right thing. Better be safe than sorry. But I think had he come out, I think David would have stopped him in the next round.
What do you know about what was wrong with Ahmatovic?
I don't know yet what it was.
Obviously, the British title next will be what David's got his sights set on. Is it going to be kind of one of them roller coaster up and down couple of months like we saw with Fabio and Frazer, of just kind of getting this thing over the line?
Let's see what happens. I don't want to tempt fate.
David gets his hands on the British title by the end of this year?
I would think so. When you're on performances like that, I would definitely think so.
Go on, Brett. Henry Turner had an impressive performance tonight, got his fire out of there. What are the plans for Henry going forward?
I'll tell you what, that was a really good performance against a guy, who come to fight, and it was an excellent job. And he seems to be getting better and better in every fight. I'm really pleased with him. And it's just a matter now of just stepping up each time. That's what we're doing.
Of course, you've got the likes of Dalton Smith, Adam Azim, Harlem Eubank, the other fellow fighters in the division. What would you like to be getting in the ring with those guys?
Harlem Eubanks would be a perfect fight.
Thank you very much.
Frank, when you look at a potential British title shot for David Adeleye, is there a chance that he might not want this after sort of getting snubbed the first time with Frazer Clarke? Is there sort of a potential that he might go down another route?
Well, if he does, then and if it's ordered, then they will strip him of the title. But it's a good domestic fight, and it'll be a really competitive domestic fight. When it happens, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Another fight that's happening in July, Liam Davies versus Jason Cunningham. I mean, these guys, they not hate each other, but they're going right at each other. How big of a fight is that?
There's certainly a lot of rivalry there, and that's one of the biggest fights out there in the Midlands, there's no doubt about that. It'll be a good fight, no doubt about it.
Frank, thanks for the time, mate.
Just one more on Jason Cunningham and Liam Davies. It really seems to be becoming a personal battle between them two in the lead. It really seems to be becoming a personal battle between Jason Cunningham and Liam Davies in the lead up.
Well, it is. It's personal. There's a lot at stake. Who's going to be the boss of the Midlands? And these two fellas have got a lot of pride, and they both fancy the job. So, the one good thing about this fight is the fans are going to love it. They're going to benefit from it. It's going to be a great fight to watch.
Finally, on David, when can we expect that British title fight to be made?
Well, we'll see what happens, but I'd like them to be out. Whatever happens sometimes in early September will do.
Thanks,